Nowadays, people are becoming increasingly concerned with where their food comes from. Organic versus conventional or commercial farming has become a contentious topic. We wanted to know if the nutritional value of organically and conventionally farmed produce was the same. So, we asked an expert.
So, yes, in terms of the vitamins and minerals, there will be no difference, but in terms of those antioxidant properties, there will be a difference between organic and conventionally grown foods.
With this in mind, we visited a local commercial farm.
I'm a third generation farmer, and we commercially grow green and yellow beans, approximately 2,000 acres per season. What conventional agriculture, in my definition, is we responsibly use fertilizers, insecticides, fungicides to grow a crop. Our season starts typically in homestead harvesting the first week of November, and then we plant. After about 2 weeks, we'll go in and cultivate, which means we'll just scratch the surface, and about 3 weeks into the crop, we'll lay some fertilizer beside the crop, which keeps it healthy. We will spray 2 or 3 times or as needed per crop, and we are all mechanically harvested. Each one of our machines can harvest approximately 2,000 bushel a day, where it is brought to the packing house. It's washed, packaged, and then sent out all over the United States and Canada. Once we ship it, it usually can be in a restaurant, it can be shipped to a major grocery store, or maybe a mom and pop. Big misconception that that commercial farmers use all harsh insecticides and fertilizers, and our family eat out of the fields just like everybody that we ship to. So we're very conscious of what's being done in and out of the field.
To get the other side of the story, we stopped by a nearby organic farm. We asked the owner what people mean when they refer to organic farming, and here's what he had to say.
In essence, what they're trying to say is, no GMO, no herbicides, no pesticides, no chemical fertilizers. We don't use pesticide because we grow a lot of different things here. So instead of a monoculture that's very attractive to pests, we have diversity, which kind of confuses them. We also, have very good and healthy soil, which keeps the plants healthier, which makes them less susceptible to bugs and stuff like that. We use a lot of organic material and compost in our soil, which is why we don't have to use chemical fertilizer. For South Florida, for the vegetables that we all kind of know and are accustomed to, the best time to grow them is between October and April. So our growing season is now coming to an end. We really only sell to 2 businesses of organizations that come here and pick stuff up from us. That's the only wholesale kind of sales that we do. Everything else is all at retail, directly to the customer. So again, by selling directly to the customer, there is a level of trust. And so, people are starting to find out these things and say, hey, maybe it matters that I know where my food comes from. It depends what's important to you, but there's all kinds of different reasons to know where and how your food was produced.
After hearing what both sides had to say, we went back to our expert for her final thoughts on the matter.
Because of the pesticide exposure and because of the higher presence of those antioxidant properties in the food, I would personally recommend organic products. However, there is a caveat. There's price. Organic foods tend to be pricier. So that is going to depend on a person, it's a personal choice, and it depends on the person's priority.
As you can see, this issue isn't black and white. It's far more complex than it appears. Many factors come into play when deciding to consume either organic or conventional produce. Ultimately, regardless of your choice, it's important to be educated about the food you choose to put in your body.